Good evening. I just did my grocery shopping. It's about 8:30 in the evening. While I woke up after work, I did some grocery shopping, and some of the groceries I got was this entry-level standard bottling of Bushmills. Now, it's still February, so we're not out of the austerity times yet. It's the money's getting a little better, but I'm still a little bit, I'll get by. I'll do all right. Because I'm buying this Bushmills instead of things like Ardbeg and Lagavulin. I still have some of that left over from last year. But right now, I'm going to try this Bushmills. I've had the Black Bush Bushmills. I've had I don't know if I reviewed it, but I've had the single malt Bushmills a couple times. I think it's 10 years old. Not sure, but it was pretty good. And this is the standard entry-level bottling. No cork, just the old twist, metallic twist cap. Ultra cheap. I think it has a design on the top. Oh yeah, it looks like a little still, if you can see that. And here's our Bushmills. I'm going to put it in a dirty glass, which last contained some Green Label Johnny Walker, which I still have part of a bottle of the old one from like 4 or 5 years ago, which I was lucky enough to find in Nanaimo at a store where people don't know what the stuff is. But here we are. Nice light color, probably a testament to the youth of the spirit. Now we'll give it a little swirl around. Not a swirl really, but a stroll. I tend to stroll a little faster than Ralphie, where he does some junk with his fingers. I tend to use my entire arm. I don't know. It's for me. It works that way. I guess it becomes a trademark after a while. Fruity. I'm getting fruit. Fruit. This is the kind of whiskey that's sort of an entry-level whiskey where it's designed to not offend anyone in any way. It's just, 40% alcohol by volume. It's easy going. It's a nice place to start a flight, an evening of whiskey. Yeah, I'm getting some fruit. Don't know what fruit it is. Pears. Yes, pears. Bit of Apple Jacks in there too. That Apple Jack cereal. That seems to be a prominent note in Irish whiskies. Maybe because of the triple distillation. I don't know. This is from Diageo, or Diageo, however you want to pronounce it. It is the largest producer of whiskey in the world. They have so many brands, and on the back of the bottle there's like a D. You can probably make that out there. You see the D there? That means it's from Diageo or Diageo. And they have some of the finest whiskeys, finest brands of whiskey in the world. They've got everything from the bargain price to the expensive stuff, and I like most of it. I haven't really had a lot of Diageo whiskeys that I dislike completely. In fact, I haven't had that many whiskeys that I dislike completely, but I dislike things like Fireball or, Tennessee Honey or things like that. Things that are not really whiskey. They've got so much flavor of something else that they don't taste like whiskey anymore. This is watering my mouth just sniffing it. Yeah, there's no alcohol burn being at 40, triple distilled and 40% alcohol. It's It's probably chill filtered and colored, but that's okay. It's a blend. Even though it's an Irish blend, you can sort of see the orange tint in the whiskey in the bottle more than in the glass. Yeah, got a pair bit of Applejack still. I'm not getting a lot of complexity. For the taste, okay, there's a bit of spice. Along with that Applejack, there's a hint of cinnamon, or at least what I perceive to be a hint of cinnamon. It might be something else to someone else. It might be like cloves. I perceive it as cinnamon. Less of the fruit in the flavor. Yeah, a nice starter whiskey. A nice entry-level starter whiskey. Yeah, mostly what I taste is a bit of spice. Spice, like cinnamon. Yeah, it's a nice place to start, now that I'm starting my evening of drinking whiskey. Yeah, smooth cinnamon, touch of fruit, bit of metallic on the tip of the tongue at the end, at least for me. Aftertaste, it kind of lingers on. I'm still getting that cinnamon note. A little bit of bitterness too. Bitterness, that's it. A bit of bitterness in with the cinnamon towards the end, towards the aftertaste. The bitterness, I don't know. Maybe that comes from the tannins that are left in tired old casks. That's probably it. Bitterness from tired casks. But it'll do in a pinch. It's better than having no whiskey at all. I don't exactly hate it, but I would definitely step up to the Black Bush if I can afford it. This is good for mixing, though. You can mix it with Coke or root beer. You can ice it. You can soda water. That would be good. But as a sipping whiskey, it's not really a sipping. As far as sipping goes, it may be a starter whiskey so that you can grab something else afterwards and appreciate that more after having started with this. Well, to your health, Slancha L'chaim, and Ein Prosit.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food quick.
Food Quig.
Food quick.
Yeah.